Hi guys, this is Daniel McSweeney and welcome to lesson number 3, Marketing for Entrepreneurs. And in this course I'm going to teach you how to build a really niche audience to influence and how to become financially free. So this is lesson number 3 and this is how to brand your business. So branding your business is a bit different from trying to figure out what your niche is. So you've come up with the niche in the last episode, the last video. You wrote down your headline, you wrote down your paragraph of what your business model is, but now it's trying to figure out what your name could be, what kind of ideas what kind of branding can you do for your business. So there's lots of different things here that you can do, and what I recommend is, you've written down what your niche is. You've written down that paragraph. You might find keywords in that paragraph that you could use for your business name. But I'm going to give you a couple of different things you can do to actually do that a bit easier, because it's one of the hardest things to do, is trying to figure out what kind of name you're going to give this, what kind of name you're going to do for this business. So, when I was trying to come up with this, what I had to sit down and think, what do people need? What do people want in my business model for the community? And, I, like I was saying, I had to niche down to business community. So basically, what do people want in business? And when they're creating business, they want to be financially free. So that's what I did. Created Financial Freedom Forever, and I got the .org. But it's very important to get the .com, and I'm going to say why. Is because the .com wasn't available for me, but it doesn't matter, because I find the community is an organization, so .org makes sense for that. But if I had the choice, I would have went for the .com, but it was taken, and if I tried to purchase it, I'd have to pay a couple of $1,000 for it. But that is not an option when you're starting out, so you don't have to do that. You could actually come up with a different type of name for that, but I really wanted that name, so I had to go for it. But if you had to go for .net or .org or .live or .something else, that's fine too. It's the new way of doing things. It's grand, but .com really gives you credibility, and it really gives you gives you integrity as well. So when I was starting out my own business as well, I got my .com name. So I got my own name. That's what you need to do first and foremost, is if you can, search a domain search engine for your own .com name. So I got my own name, danielmcsweeney.com, which really makes sense for me because it creates integrity for me. When people search for me, they will find me. And when you're actually creating a big community and a big audience, you need to be people need to be looking for you. And if they're searching for someone else in the .com, and they'll be a bit confused. So if you can, please do get your own .com name. And I'm going to explain how you can do that now. Sorry, a bit thirsty. So when you're looking for your .com name, you can go to the likes of GoDaddy or Namecheap or some other place. I like to use GoDaddy because it's pretty simple to use. Even though they do a lot of upsells there, I really don't go for the upsells. You can, if you want to. There's an option to pick privacy, so no one can find you on the Whois. But things are changing at the moment, so I wouldn't really worry about that. And if you want people to search for you, it doesn't matter anyway. But if you're buying any other types of branding names, you might want to pick the option of using privacy, because people can really start bugging you with emails and stuff like that. But I wouldn't worry about privacy, but look for your own name if you can. And second of all, your brand name for your business. That's important too, because you don't want to be using your own name for your business, because as time goes on, you want to keep creating other businesses as well on top of this. As you keep getting more successful, there'll be different ideas that you'll be creating, different businesses you'll be coming up with, and different paths you'll be taking. So you don't want to be stuck on the same thing all the time. Look at, for example, Elon Musk. He was basically, he had a website first, and then he went on to do PayPal, and then he went on to not PayPal, he had X.com, which turned into PayPal. And then he went on to do Telsa, it's probably pronounced wrong, but we'll get on with it. SpaceX and Boring Company. So they're all different industries that he's involved with. And he's still, would you really niche him down to one business? No, you wouldn't. So he has different brand names for different companies. and plus he probably has his own name as well. I got to double check that, but yeah. So it's important to actually come up with the right brand name and get the .com if you can. So go to the likes of GoDaddy.com, search for your name and see if it's there. And if it's not, you can go to this place to try to come up with ideas. And this is what I do if I'm trying to figure out what kind of business model or what kind of business name do I want to give my business. I go to this website called Lean, Lean, domainsearch.com. When you search that website, you can write down a keyword and it'll search loads of different names. You can pick 2 words, 3 words, 4 words, etc. They'll find the .coms for you. And so let's say if you searched, business, right? So it'll show you and picked 2 words. And if you want the word start, you could search for the word at the start. So business, and then it'll press the search. It'll show you different words. So it'll be businessmodel.com. businessinterests.com, businesshygiene.com, businessavoid.com, businessdispute.com, etc. And you can also choose that have the word at the end of it as well. So you could go interestbusiness.com, inbusiness.com, or gobusiness.com, stuff like that. It's pretty amazing to use that tool, and the first couple of domains that come up are the top searched names on the search engine on Google. So choose one of those. It'll be very interesting for you. So yeah, that's what I would do if you're struggling trying to come up with a name for your business. Go to leandomainsearch.com, search for your keyword or niche that you're in. We've already discussed how to find your niche, and it'll give you loads of different options which you can pick. Get your .com name, very important to brand yourself. There's another place you can go to as well, and it's called Brand Bucket, but you'll actually have to pay money to somebody to buy that. You pay around $2,000-3,000 for names there, but I wouldn't purchase names that are more expensive than a registration fee at the start. Just why? Because in case this business fails, but I'm telling you it won't, because if you follow my instructions, it won't fail. So that's what you need to do. Search out your name, figure out what kind of brand, what kind of subtopic you're going to be doing. You can use the idea niche format again, circle out some ideas, but I would really go down that way of using Lean Domain Search to search the keywords for your name. You can also do lots of other things there as well also. You could also go to the likes of expireddomains.net, and on expireddomains.net you can actually search for names that were already purchased before of other people, but people let expire or else have put into auction. And you have loads of different options here to pick loads of different names. Write down your keyword again, search, and it'll show you a list of different types of names, .coms, .nets, .lives, whatever you want. And you can use that to actually find expired domains. You're not going to be paying registration fee at all there, because you have to pay plus the registration fee, the actual expiry fee as well for it. So you'll be paying double the amount of the purchase fee, but it's still not that much. $20-30 for a domain name, for a good domain name, isn't that much. And if they're already purchased before, they will have age on them, and age is important for a domain name because it gives it more search and credibility as well also. And I would recommend checking that website out first. So if you can't figure out, so number one, go to GoDaddy.com, search your name. If it's not there, move on. Go to Lean Domain Search, write down your keyword, search Lean Domain Search for your names. If you can't find one there, go to expireddomains.net, and on expireddomains.net search for your name again. If it's not there, you need to come up with a different name, niche down again. Expireddomains.net is where I would go maybe at the start, just to have a look first, because the age thing is amazing, because they'll actually bring traffic to your website before you do anything with it. And you can forward your name then to your communities and so on. So figure out your branding, guys, that way. Next we're going to get into logos and where